Hi, beautiful people. Here I am again. Been studying a lot, so didn't have time to make any videos. But this time I'm making a respond video. Yeah, there has been a video put out with a lot of misinformation and half-truths in there about myself by John Mangotarian, self-pronounced authority of Dr. Morse fan group. And I just feel compelled to set this record straight on a few major points. English is not my first language, so please bear with me if I make mistakes. First of all, criticism of ethical Dr. Morse group, what we are really about. The ethical Dr. Morse group is for everybody who adores Dr. Morse, but chooses not to use animal products for their own personal reasons. Luckily, Dr. Morse has way more vegan-friendly tinctures and herbs that also my whole family uses, including that little munchkin sleeping over there, right on this side. They're not. As you know, Dr. Morse always encourages people to use their own free will and forge their own path. He himself even says about glandulars that they help people, but he does understand if people choose not to use them. Also, ethical vegans don't seem to be welcome in the fan group, and that is why we started our safe group to start with. It was not just me. So, second, let us review the reasons why I'm supposedly a militant vegan. Apparently, I have been making a militant vegan comments all throughout the fan group for the last year or so, although I'm yet to see the proof of that. The only thing that I can remember is advising certain people that meat and dairy products are not going to help them get well. Since when is that considered harassment or militant veganism? And since when are differences in opinion considered militant veganism? Differences of opinion are considered militant only when you have an authoritarian in a place. And by the way, John refers to himself as authority in his own video. I did post one time the facts about honey is bad, why honey is bad for people. Of course, it's refined sugar throughout the bodies of the many animals. Why it's bad for planet and bees about 8 months ago. John PM'd me about it ASAP angry, and I removed that post. I did not post anything about honey after in the fan group. So needless to say, kicking me out of the group was unwarranted. So 3, as it turns out, I am not the only one who has this experience with John. I have spoken to numerous other detox specialists, some established quite well and known, who were blocked from the group for highly questionable reasons or no reasons at all, which makes you wonder why. Maybe eliminating the competition. He also blocked people and took their protocols a bit modified and claimed them as its own. To add to the weirdness of it all, I have heard from multiple people with the knowledge of the situation that he has created fake Facebook accounts, added them like administrator to cover up his tracks to facilitate his questionable management practices within the fan group. So these are some of the comments I got and PMs. I was blocked as well from the fans page, no reasons to why. I have no good thing to say about him, so I will say nothing. He's still doing this while he seriously needs some help. It seems as though, from what I gather, as his greed will never go over well, blocking people because of his fears. I had the same issue in the fan group. I was a very active participant, and so on. Like, you can stop this and read all this, but this is just plain sad. John blocked me for the first time while I was nursing my dying dog about a month ago, and I was not even on Facebook for a week at all. He did not warn me or email me anything. At the time, he blocked me on his private account At the same time, he blocked me on his private account, his page, Instagram, YouTube, and so on. Why such drastic measures? No clue. Another female moderator added me back a few days ago. That was not John at all. He openly lied about that in his video. But he blocked me again after a few days and scolded her about it. He never emailed me why, send me any proof of my so-called wrongdoing. So as a fifth point, and this is the saddest part of this whole drama, many of us got reports and emails from John's ex-clients about him not delivering what they paid for. I got similar reports from a number of people who were his clients, some truly in distress, like asking for money back and help. I wish John would step it up with his services and stop throwing bad light on this whole community. So here again, thank you for taking time to share openly. I sent him 3 new clients, and sadly they reported to me with concerns of his lack of communication, compassion, and support. I also sent him money during his Hawaii crisis and not a thank you. I am shocked. All right, that's very true. When he read my eyes, he never asked me how I feel or so. I always had to text him and ask him questions. I've talked to several people who said the same thing. They paid him and either they didn't get their arena or half-ass. Yeah. So this leads me to a 6th point. I'm very sad because 2 of the people I was helping and answering their questions for many months, like one lady Diana and girl Jacqueline, were spying on me and later called me in public insane and crazy on his wall. But this seems to be the kind of people John surrounds himself with. If you share his posts, get him clients, and overall pander him, then everything is fine. But as soon as you stop doing that, he will target you and get you out from the fan group. Based on these observations, I wonder if he's motivated more by his self-own interest or well-being of others and our planet. And this is, by the way, why one of the reasons we founded the ethical Dr. Morse group, where it is not only about human health, it is about well-being of all earthlings and planet Earth. This is not, by the way, criticism of Dr. Morse. He's a true lifesaver, a modern genius who saved also my family and myself with his team. So this is one of the ladies. You can see that's amazing. That's a great story. So grateful, just what I need to hear. I'm exhausted, need that so much. So healed, tea baths, no fruits. I mean, yeah, awesome, Han, thank you, okay. This was conversation in private between us. And then look on what she wrote on John's private wall, pretty much about this maybe a day later or something like that. This just doesn't make sense. It's just like, and John's comment, very nice, very funny. So as a 7th point, just to basically to wrap this up, John, we obviously have our differences. I could never know your whole story, so I'm not going to judge. But I think your criticism of me and the ethical Dr. Morse group on Facebook is unfair. And I wonder where this intolerance for alternate viewpoints comes from. In your video, you try to divide people by deriding ethical vegans as militant, when actually we are motivated by care towards all living beings, also you. I had my health and family destroyed by World Trade Center 9/11 attacks in New York City. Being vegan helped me stay alive. I even went vegetarian in 2007 for the first time and stayed big fan of raw vegan community that helped me heal my body and sadness after losing it all that day. I am blessed now with love, doing projects I love that help others, amazing family, abundance, and I'm honored and humbled last 3 years to be helping others heal themselves too. I truly hope you get what you're looking for. And may the Morse be with us.